You're watching the Northeastern News program that keeps you up to date, aware, and informed on all things related to Northeastern High School. This is High Street Morning News.
Good morning, Bobcats. Today is Wednesday, April 16th, 2026, Cycle Day 5. I'm Hannah Weaver.
And I'm Kylie Mummer. Now on to today's announcements.
Prom is tomorrow, and here are a few friendly reminders. Doors will be open at 6 p.m. and admittance will end at 7. You will not be allowed to leave prom and return for any reason. No water bottles or bags will be allowed. Ladies may bring small clutches no larger than 5 by 8 inches. Please remember that everyone is subject to searches and all school rules still apply. Officers Goodman and Bryce will be attending, so make sure that we all have a safe and fun prom. Nova will also be there. All NHS students must present their school ID and prom ticket in order to enter. All non-district guests must submit the online registration form that was sent via email yesterday, April 14th, and present a photo ID along with a prom ticket that they purchased with their NHS guest, or they will not be admitted. If you plan to leave early from school on that day at 11:15, be sure to have your orange paper filled out and ready to be turned in on Friday on your way out the door.
Attention seniors. Senior speech auditions will be held on April 29th at 2:45 p.m. If you're interested in delivering a speech at graduation, please sign up outside of Mr. Zirkle's room by Thursday, April 23rd. Also, be sure to grab a copy of the senior speech directives outside of his room and read them carefully. See Mr. Zirkle or any of the senior class advisors for more details.
Yearbook online sales ended on April 11th. All book orders are now only available to those who send cash or check to Northeastern High School, made payable to them, and can be delivered to Mrs. Schweitzer's room on 416 or Miss Chris at room 809. Due to the limited supply, and the cost has risen to $80 per book. Yearbook staff have sold out of yearbooks in the last 2 years, so don't wait to reserve your copy.
Seniors, during AP on Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, there will be a class meeting to discuss tickets for graduation and other items related to your end-of-the-year senior activities. This is an added meeting and it is mandatory. Please get it on your calendar. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Kanizik, Mr. Zirkle, or Ms. Newcomb.
That's all we have for the announcements. Now let's check in with Isaiah for the Sports and Lunch Report.
Morning, Bobcats. I'm Isaiah Weaver. Let's take a look at the upcoming sports for today. Last night, the Unified Track team had a big accomplishment as they placed second place against Spring Grove and Dallastown. Last night, the boys tennis team lost against Dallastown with a score of 0-5. Tonight, the boys JV and varsity baseball teams will be going against Redland starting at 4:15. The girls varsity softball team will be going against Solenco starting at 4:15 p.m. The boys JV and varsity volleyball teams will go against York Catholic with JV starting at 6 p.m. and varsity at 7 p.m. Good luck and go get 'em, Bobcats. That's all we have for sports for today. Let's send it over to lunch. Today's lunch is loaded Philly cheesesteak bowl over rice. Tomorrow's breakfast is tornado or muffin. Tomorrow's lunch is pasta bar with garlic knot. Let's check in with Sky for the weather forecast.
Good morning, Bobcats. My name is Sky Danner, and as you can see today, we're going to get some cloudy weather, but we're going to get it to high temperatures. We're even going to see 86 degrees. The wind speed is going to be about 11 to 24 miles per hour. Let's send back to the desk.
Thanks, Isaiah and Sky. Now, we are happy to introduce the 2026 Prom Court nominees.
Molly is a basketball, football, and competitive cheerleader, as well as a coach for the tryout season. She is involved in prom committee, femme club, varsity club, chess club, 4 Club, and Art Club. Molly plans to go to Stetson University in Florida to major in marketing and minor in hospitality and event management, as well as continue cheerleading at the Division I level. Mackenzie is involved in soccer at Northeastern and rugby at Cumberland Valley. She enjoys hanging out with her friends, going on coffee runs, taking hikes, and trying new foods. Mackenzie plans to attend the University of Delaware to study biology. Reagan is involved in a dance team called Light of Life Performing Arts and has been participating since 2012. She enjoys hanging out with her friends, shopping, taking girls' trips to the beach, and spending quality time with family. After high school, Reagan plans on attending Indiana University of Pennsylvania to major in medical imaging and minor in dance. Aiden is involved in soccer, National Honor Society, German Honor Society, Varsity Club, FBLA, and is president of Mu Alpha Theta. He plans to attend either Robert Morris University or Penn State University for actuarial science. Ella is involved in varsity soccer, plays on a 2-time cup-winning club team, PSA 08 Rage, and coaches youth soccer teams for NISA as well as Keystone FC. She is the Red Cross Blood Drive leader and president of SAD Club, president of National Honor Society, vice president of Varsity Club and Mu Alpha Theta, and is co-chief editor of Northeastern Times. Ella plans to attend St. Francis University's 5-year accredited physician assistant program and is committed to playing soccer for their women's team. Vash is involved in the varsity tennis team, gardening club, choir, and morning news, pre-show, and cast. Vash plans to attend York College of Pennsylvania for film and media arts and minor in accounting or business. Jennifer is involved in FBLA, Femme Club, Northeastern Track and Field. She's the treasurer of Varsity Club, a big buddy at Shallowbrook Intermediate, and wrestles for Northeastern Wrestling Team and Team PA Lancaster Alliance Wrestling. She enjoys spending free time at the gym, wrestling, or hanging out with friends. Jennifer plans to attend Edinburgh University to major in exercise science to become a dietitian as well as wrestle. Olivia is involved in orchestra, Pitt Orchestra for the musicals, choir, Odyssey, National Honor Society, York Youth Symphony Orchestra, York County Orchestra, PMEA District 7 Orchestra, Girl Scouts, is the secretary of Tri-M Music Honor Society, and teaches violin lessons privately. She enjoys crafting and reading. Olivia plans to attend Lebanon Valley College for music education. Hayden Lutz is involved in marching band, symphonic band, orchestra, choir, brass choir, jazz band, Pitt Orchestra, Tri-M Music Honor Society, Envirothon, National Honor Society, German Club, National German Honor Society, Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor Society, High Street Media, and Femme Club. He enjoys fishing and boating, hanging out with friends, playing the trumpet, and relaxing with a good book or game. Hayden plans to go to Millersville University of Pennsylvania to study to become a history teacher. Colin is involved in choir, National Honor Society, youth group, and is vice president of German Club. His hobbies include bike riding, cooking, going to concerts, going to the gym, and going out with friends. Colin plans to attend Shippensburg University for elementary education. Elijah is involved in Art Club, Future Business Leaders of America, National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, and is senior class vice president. He's also co-president of National Art Honor Society, treasurer of Student Senate, vice president of the NHS Writing Club, and assistant connections with kids for Rho Kappa. He enjoys creating surrealist art, showcasing art around York County in places such as Y-Case, and the Scholastic Art and Writing Awards, along with writing personal stories and poems. Elijah plans to major in public health and commit to either Loyola University, Temple University, or Columbia University. He eventually plans to attend medical school to become a pediatric dermatologist, helping adolescents struggling with their skin and self-confidence. Ryan is involved in volleyball, golf, fishing, and car photography. He plans on attending York College for a 4-year degree in medical imaging to later become a radiology technician.
Good morning, Bobcats. I'm Ella Gladfelder. I'm here with Miss Gamer to learn more about her. So, what's your role at Northeastern High School?
I'm a school counselor here.
And how long have you been at Northeastern?
I've been here 23 years.
Wow. And where did you grow up?
I grew up in Dillsburg and I went to Northern High School.
Okay. And what college did you go for and what degree did you get?
I went to York College. I originally started nursing, didn't do so hot, so I switched over to behavioral science and got my undergraduate in behavioral science at York College, and then worked for a little while in healthcare, and then I went to McDaniel College for my graduate degree in counseling.
So what made you interested in counseling?
I gotta be honest, like I was in healthcare and I was working crazy hours, and I had a baby when I went back to my oldest daughter, who's gonna be 26. And I was like, this is crazy. Like I was exhausted. I would get called in on night shift and things like that. And so I was like, you know what, I gotta make a change. And when I first went into counseling, I went in, I'm going to be honest, like solely for the fact that I had off summers and weekends and holidays, which I didn't get in healthcare. But I realized that I liked it so much better working with students and people, because I was mainly in elder care and it was very depressing and sad. So working with students has been much more uplifting and a brighter future for me.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So did you play any sports or instruments?
I did. I actually was in the band. I played the alto sax up until I think sophomore year of high school. I was in the marching band. I was president of our choir at Northern, and I played softball, field hockey, and soccer for town and school the whole way through.
That's a lot of sports.
Yeah, yep. But not in college.
Not in college?
Nope,
Okay.
not good enough for that.
And what's your favorite college or pro team?
I have many college and pro teams. So we have Eagles season tickets, so we're Philadelphia Eagles fans, Philadelphia Phillies fans. My favorite is UNC basketball, men's basketball. So yeah, I have a lot, and I love Penn State football. So yeah.
A lot of people
Watch
love
a lot
Penn
of
State
sport.
football.
Yes, love Penn State football.
And what's your biggest pet peeve?
A cold shower.
Cold
I
shower.
hate cold shower.
Do you have a favorite movie or type of music?
I consider myself a pretty eclectic music person. Lately I've been listening to like laid back beach music.
Okay.
But as a whole, I would pretty much say I'm a country music fan.
Very nice. And what's the favorite, your favorite place that you've traveled?
Probably the Turks. We were in the Turks and Caicos, and I like that. I like it to be a short flight. Many people that know me know I don't like flying. So, but I would love to go more places, but it's a little costly. But I would say probably the best place I've been is Turks.
And lastly, what's one fun fact that kids don't know about you?
What did I put down? Forget what I put down. A fun fact. Oh, I think I put down my first car. My very first car was a Z28 Camaro.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So, yeah, it was pretty neat. I paid for most of it. I had worked since I was 13, so
Oh, wow.
I paid for most of the car, but my dad helped me out with like the last 1,000 of it, so yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yes, it was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. That's all we have for announcements today. Have a thriving Thursday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.